All but ends the season, no playoffs this year. Can you just maybe comment on this game first of all, and then just knowing that?
This game, very disappointing. Started reasonably well and were right in the match and had a bit of the ball and stuff, very open game, and obviously conceding the first goal was crucial and disappointing, and then not staying in the game, being a bit, obviously conceding 3 goals in the first half. It's very, very difficult to come out in the second half and win or get a result. We obviously came out, did really well in the second half, played a lot better, took the game to them, and created numerous chances. But it's obviously easier when you're 3-0 down to do that. It's about doing that for the start and showing that commitment and that quality and that bravery right at the beginning of the game.
Can you point to anything over the course of this season that's kind of seen the downturn in form? Is it other teams getting better? Is it a coaching change? Is it hard to go through a coaching change like that mid-season?
It's about going out there and playing football and applying yourself every single day to be prepared and ready on a Saturday. It's irrelevant who the coach is or who the personnel in the park are. It's about yourself and the pride and the commitment and effort you put into the week to be ready on a Saturday. So there's no time for excuses. We've let ourselves down. We had the talent to be in the playoffs. It's bitterly disappointing, and it's very difficult for me to analyse it properly just now. I'm obviously bitterly disappointed and upset with the result and the situation. It's hard for me to be constructive and analyse it. So, like I said, we could have been better tonight. We had the opportunities, but we put ourselves in an almighty hole before that.
Can you point to anything after those first 20 minutes? Because it seemed in the first 20 minutes you were on top of them a bit. It was a fairly level game from what I could tell. And then your coach said a bit of pessimism seems to come in those the middle part of the match, and you concede 3 out of seemingly nothing. You just talk about maybe what's going through your mind during that after such a bright start.
Well, I can only speak for myself, and I'm not pessimistic at that stage of the game. I'm focused on the job in hand. Obviously, it's we lost control of the game. We started giving away possession too quickly, defending a bit too consistently. We were defending quite well, and then we were maybe getting it out, and instead of looking for that pass or having that composure to try and keep the ball for a little bit, we seemed to be turning it over very quickly, and it was difficult for us to move up the park and to get a hold on the game again. It happens in any game, especially away from home against a good side, and it's important that when it's like that we're nice and tight, and we obviously defend resiliently, and we didn't do that. We conceded 3 goals in that period.
Has it been difficult for you and maybe the rest of the back four, playing with different guys back there, playing with a rookie one week, and Donnell at the start of the season? I think Bradley was in there for a while. Is it hard to get kind of continuity when you don't have a guaranteed back four week in, week out?
No, obviously everybody likes a settled back four, and that comes usually from a winning team. When the back four's settled and consistent, usually it's because you're winning and you're fit every week. So obviously we've not been doing that for a number of months, winning consistently. So there has been changes, and there's been different personnel. But like I said before, it's about your own personal pride and being prepared, and we know each other very well, whatever the combinations are. So it's about having that understanding with your partner and your full back, or as a 4 or 5 if you want to include Joe. And it's about obviously defending as a team as well and attacking as a team. We're a unit, and sometimes we don't do that very well. We need to maybe keep the ball for longer to allow us to come up the par, or we maybe need to be a wee bit more solid at the back. And we obviously individual errors at different times have cost us as well. So it's an accumulation of everything, and it's like I say, hard to be constructive and analyse it properly tonight. Once I watch the game again and we have a think about it, and we probably have a talk about it, then it would be easier to analyse it.